Next one is Destroy All Monsters. An absolute marathon of... There's that guy again there. I'll get to that later on. That's amazing artwork. Godzilla stamping on the neck. There's that guy as well. We'll get there in a second. That is absolutely outstanding. Okay, Destroy All Monsters was the first ever Godzilla movie I seen, and I'm sure I had it on VHS, but it's 2:30 in the morning. So basically tonight, doing a bit of editing, finished Rising Sun, and Destroy All Monsters started playing, and I've just been hooked to it. I've done a bit of editing, but it's been nice to relax. It's been awesome to see. This is probably one of the best production ones I've seen so far. Score's amazing. Everything about this class. The guy who's the lead guy in this is the astronaut, is the guy from Son of Godzilla who comes down the hot air balloon. That's why he's so familiar. It's not the guy who made the little noise machine. He's the pilot in this. A lot of familiar faces are in this. The Patchman's there. That general guy's there as well. I just love this. I mean, it starts off with this Monsterland. It's not Monster Island, it's Monsterland. You've got Godzilla, you've got Rodan, Angus is back. Mothra is bombing around as the worm Mothra. The dinosaur, which appears in King Kong Escape, is in this. There's the spider from Son of Godzilla's in there. There's a snake that I just realised is actually like a Japanese dragon, you know. Like this kind of cool guy. He always gave me the creeps as a kid. Definitely a snake. And then the Son of Godzilla's running around there. Baragon, that's the name of that dragon. No, the T-Rex. Then, you know, in the background, when they're about to have the fight, when King Ghidorah turns up, this one flies down like that. Just, and then there's a one with a horn. You think, where the fuck have they come from? And then at the end, when they do the big montage of, oh, we're back on the island, what's just blown up? You know, you meant to forget that bit. You know, they're all like saying goodbyes and all that shit, and flies off. Who the fuck is that guy? I haven't seen him before. So this is really cool. So basically, Monster Island gets mustard gas. They have a massive thing for mustard gas, and Monster Island set in the year 1999. They do daily trips to the moon. We have a moon base. Collect phone calls from the moon base as well. And there's a bit of siege on Monster Land, not Monster Island. Now, when I was a kid, when I looked at the globe, I always wanted to have actually glued my globe down. Blue tagged it. I was like, where's Monster Island? Where is it? It's weird that I've just done that. I'm actually going to be doing that in a few weeks' time. The pending doom of going back to New Zealand and the longest flight in the world is all happening. Anyway, yeah, I used to always look at the globe. That's Monster Island over there, not realising it was only short. That would have been near Japan. Now, Godzilla turns up in New York in this. Quite iconic considering what happened with Godzilla years later. Paris gets destroyed. All the monsters destroy that. Then they focus their attack on focus the attack on Japan. Now there's the evil Kelox from a random planet between Neptune and Mars. She comes in with to be able to mind control people, and they put stuff in the back of their necks, little marbles. And then there's this weird montage where they work out they can control people's minds after one of the doctors then done suicide. Not a joke to be messed with. But the dummy that who jumps off the balcony, and how much they hold on that dummy as he screams is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, they find out that they've got all these weird boulder-like things. So they go around and it gives you this montage of these pictures. Here, in a coconut. It shows you all these ludicrous places where they found these mind controlling things, and you think, how did they even fucking find that? That's because going around with random frequency, but keep the one in a coconut just fucking kills us every time, still kills us. The Godzilla outfit on here is absolutely amazing. It's the best one. There is a clip where it is that jaw from Son of Godzilla blowing up a boat, but for overall the suit's class, a lot of the reprojection and all that is amazing. As I said, the score is class. Mothra coming out the subway, I always remember as a kid, which was pretty cool. And they're all like sort of like, this rocket ship, man, goes up, it goes down, it goes in, they go exploring, they're like taking on the key locks, following submarines. It's just like, right, let's do it. Right, you need to hear the fastest. It's like when they get them to come all the way down from the moon just to go to Munsterland, you think, did you not got there quicker? And even when they got the massive plans, you right, we need to go over this plan, as predicted. And you right, get your map out, and you right, we need to follow that plan. Like, what's the plan? You're going to go underground in your spaceship, and you think, what? That one sentence. But the destruction is pretty cool, and then the battle King Ghidorah. Now it's not a fair fight. King Ghidorah turns up and pretty much gets murdered in this, but it's great to see, like, you know, it's like an Expendables thing. You know, he doesn't stand a chance. You know, it's got these close-ups of the head which are quite good, and then he just gets butchered. I mean, Godzilla standing on his neck and the blood coming out of that's unbelievable. The ring of little Godzilla over the neck's pretty good. Anguirus, there's bits of blood in this. Anguirus gets lifted to the sky, comes down. And random people turn up. Mothra and the spider are all like shooting and all that, and then wraps up. All head back to the island. But now, nostalgia wise, that was class. I'm sure I had that on VHS, man. That's that one there. Oh, King Ghidorah, Final Wars, which is amazing. I'm sure there's one missing here, you know. Return of Godzilla. Godzilla Triple Bill. Which has Destroy All Monsters. Oh, hang on. It has. It's fucking unbelievable, man. It's fell down the back of the bookcase. I didn't realise the door was up, man. I had no idea it had fallen down there. There it is, huh? Destroy All Monsters. Now, I actually watched this. I'm so convinced I was watching it. Like, normally when I have a few beers in here and I need to go home to my bed, my home is my bed, I always end up waking up with Under Siege, Predator 2, Predator, or some kind of Godzilla movie on. And I watched this recently, and I think it has every original trailer that was released as extra features. So also in the series Invasion of the Astro Monsters, Era and the Horror of the Deep, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Son of Godzilla. It has literally about 6 or 7 trailers, and they're fucking epic. But yeah, Destroy All Monsters. I think when I went to bed, I got sick of the trailers. That sounds very right. I was convinced I had that. I knew I had. I've got a set. I think I'm missing 2 out of 5. Right, I'll see you in the outtakes. This one is in English. It's really, I think it's really well dubbed. This one actually. I'm just going to go down a good old-fashioned timeline here before I go to bed. So I love to know who filmed all the captured creatures and how they captured them, and who goes around filming them as they take on the world domination. There's Monster Island, Godzilla blowing up some buildings, chasing the asteroid, the key locks, back of the ear. It's a pretty cool scene with a lucky dragon and Godzilla in the background. It's pretty good. Some spaceships, the mini little car, the take down the things, final fight, the fire monster at the end. I mean, it's a total rouge. Yeah, it's an astro, it's a UFO. What's that? Oh, it's a UFO. And there we go. Home again, apparently. But yeah, the first movie, again, it's like the Expendables. You know, King Kong, I think, was going to be in it, but they couldn't get the license to it. I think I stole that fact off Fio. But yeah, that's just class. That's the last of that disc anyway. So I'm not sure what is next. It's gonna be Attack All Monsters. All Monsters Attack. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still no, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 films left, and I'm obviously going to put Return of Godzilla. Probably have to watch Godzilla 85 and Godzilla Return of Godzilla, won't I? Because they're two different films. And no, I'm not doing Matthew Broderick Zilla. I've done the podcast for that. You can actually listen to me watch that. And hopefully me import ones might play. But yeah, we'll get there. Right, like the video and see you next time for All Monsters Attack, which I'm sure is the one where it's a kid's fantasy. It'll be interesting.
And now, the end is here.